Oh, now we are very excited because we have seen the standing ovations this amazing woman has had in Sydney. Rosie O'Donnell is playing Hamer Hall this Sunday, 2 p.m. You do not want to miss this. Tickets are on sale now at artcentermelbourne.com.au, and she's in the studio. Rosie, welcome to the show.
Hello. Morning, people.
Morning.
How
Morning.
are you? What is your normal wake-up time?
So I'm
up
4
at 4.
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
4:30.
And what time do you have to get to bed?
7:30.
Oh,
No.
how does that go with your
No.
kids?
Well, I've got a 6-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Right.
So the 6-year-old's in bed with me,
Yeah.
and the 12-year-old's now, I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, she's on her own. I have a 12-year-old who has autism, and she just got out of my bed in January. It was like a prison sentence, 11 and a half years,
Yeah.
you know. But sometimes they need that. You know, every kid is different, right?
I agree. Mine are with me.
Yeah,
We're all
I don't
in.
mind it.
Like, it's
I
like
didn't
Charlie and the
mind it.
Chocolate Factory.
I'm going through this at the moment where I've got 4 daughters, so they've all been in our bed, and now the 6-year-old is wanting to sleep in her own bed, but I don't want her out.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, it's like lost.
My friend said to me, "You're the one who likes having her in the
Yeah.
bed, not her." And I was like, "No, you're wrong." And then when she started doing it, I was like, "It's kind of lonely in here. You know, there's nobody to cuddle up to." Yeah, but
She's my
there's
little
something beautiful. I mean, I have 4 grown kids. I have 5 kids, all adopted, and had the epidural anyway because I wasn't taking any chances.
Yes.
But they're
the
all in
drugs.
their 20, from 22 to 30. And then at 50, I adopted again. So I'm the oldest mom in the 6th class, you know. She's funny. She goes, "Everybody in my class thinks you're my nana." I'm like, "I'm sorry, sweetheart." She goes, "Why don't you dye that hair? You look so old." I'm like, "Thank you." She's autism, so never has a thought that she
Getting
doesn't tell me.
roasted.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like being roasted
Yeah.
every day.
Keeps you on your toes, though.
You're not kidding.
Now, can we talk to you about this, Rosie? Because we are about to go, well, the boys are going on their first Disney cruise.
Wow.
This Sunday we depart, and you had all aboard Rosie's family cruise.
Yes.
I loved that.
For many years we did that.
Yes, you did. So you're
Yeah.
a cruiser from way back.
Yes. Well, you know, I went to Provincetown and Massachusetts, Cape.
Yeah.
And it's like a very gay-friendly town. They say it's like one of the gayest towns. And there was something about being there with my 4 kids and feeling like this was all okay, right? Because sometimes in the world as a gay family, it's tough. You know, people have judgments and I said, wouldn't this be nice if we could like do this on a cruise? And a business person was sitting there at the table with us and said, "I can book that."
Yeah.
And so we did, and HBO did a documentary, and it went on for many, many years. And it's really was a beautiful experience. But I will warn you, you need the little patches behind your ears so you don't get seasick.
Yeah, I get bad. And Fee gets a bit of motion sickness
Yeah,
too.
do you know what I got last time I went on, Rosie? It's an actual condition where when you get off, you just rock
sea
for
legs.
days.
You're wobbly, yes.
It's like
Sea legs.
I couldn't
Yes,
stop moving.
exactly.
It's like us walking out of a pub.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the last time I was on a cruise ship, maybe 10 years ago. The security guard said, "I know you've had too much to drink because the waters were rough, but I was walking straight down the hallway." He said that's how you can tell the people that have had too many beers.
Yes. Well, we had a lot of my celebrity friends on that cruise too. And I don't know if you're familiar with Sharon Gless.
No.
She was on a show, Cagney and Lacey.
Yes.
Yes, and a wonderful, wonderful actress. Getting up there, you know, probably around 80 now, I think. She'll hate me. I hope she doesn't listen. But she would have a couple
Yep.
in the bar at night and then go to the gambling thing. And,
Yep.
and every little cute gay boy who was there on the cruise with us would say, "Who's going to follow her tonight?" And they'd follow her and pick up the money that she dropped on the way to her, the key.
She's paying out.
Exactly. Now
Free
she's not going to
pokie
be my
machine.
friend anymore. But that was the fun part of that cruise.
Hey, speaking of your kids, now I found this stat fascinating, and my kids all love McDonald's.
Yes.
And when I take my 6-year-old in, and you'd be the same, and Fee, you'd be the same, Happy Meal, I want a Happy Meal toy, I want a Happy Meal toy. You have over 2,500 Happy Meal toys, is that right?
Well, I sold them for charity, but I started collecting them when they first came out. And I just loved the little tiny toys. And
Yeah.
so I would display them first in like a knick-knack shelf, like a typesetter tray. And then I started putting them up like in my library where you're supposed to have, you know, these are the books of my intelligence. And I'm like, oh, that's the Raggedy Ann one. That's a very collectible one. And, you know, and then I was happy that I got to be a Burger King toy.
Oh,
I got
Wow.
when I used to host the Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah.
They did one of me in like getting slimed. So you
Yeah.
turn it upside down and you'd see all the green slime from Nickelodeon, and that was fun because and I saw. Oh, I also got to be McDonald's toys when I was in the Flintstones movie.
Of course.
Yes. So people would
Yes.
constantly go, "Hey, I've
Eddie
got the
Rubble.
Bedrock Center. Do you want it?" I was like, "I certainly do."
Yes.
But you know what's interesting? I used to love to go to the conventions, the Happy Meal toy conventions, which
Sorry.
believe it or not, there are.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, all over America. There are people who collect them. There are books. There are, you can get and find out what's worth something. And it was so fun and exciting to go look and find the one piece you needed for the Lion King.
Yeah.
You needed Zazu or something. And then when I got on my show, everyone started just sending me them. And even
Well,
though
that's
that
fun.
was love, but it ruined the fun.
Well, it's like Facebook Marketplace now. When there'll be, Woolies or Coles, our big supermarket chains
Yeah.
here will do a toy run, and parents will just put up, "I need this one," and someone says, "I've got
Here
it,"
it is.
and send it to you.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
"Oh."
That's not how it's supposed to go, right?
No.
Where's the
Takes
thrill
out
of the
the fun.
chase?
Yeah, exactly.
Now you live in Ireland now,
I
Rosie.
do.
And what you wouldn't know is Fev here. He's an iconic Australian footballer.
I know. I've heard all about it on the way over.
Mm.
And he's not allowed to go there. He got kicked out of Ireland.
Honey, do tell. It's hard to get kicked out of Ireland. Trust me.
I know. No, I was over there representing Australia in our sport AFL, and we were playing the
Yes.
Irish in Gaelic footy, and they combined the game,
Yeah.
and we play sort of a Gaelic style footy. We're professionals. They're not really. They're only amateurs, so they've all got jobs.
According to you.
No, but they
No,
are.
no.
No, they're
Oh,
not.
they are?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah.
No,
they,
no, no, no.
they do it more like a big hobby, but
Yeah,
it's very popular.
They don't
Yeah.
get paid, and they're like elite. So that's why the Irish come and play our game now. But anyway, we were in Galway, and we'd had a big day at the races, and then things happened, and got in a little scuffle with the barman, and it was just fun. Anyway, I got kicked out.
For good?
I've never been back.
You haven't
But maybe I
tried
can go
yet.
back with you.
Yes, come
and you
on.
might be
You
able
can
to get me
back
back in. But yeah, so getting kicked out of a country which is known for drinking.
You're not kidding.
Yeah.
Can
For
I tell you
drinking too
something?
much,
For
yeah.
drinking too much. When
Yeah.
I was in America and people used to do jokes about Irish people being drunks, I thought, well, this is just, totally stereotyping. And then I moved there.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to the doctor and she gave me a form, height, weight, other maladies you've had. And then there were 10 questions. And literally the first question said, do you drink? I checked yes. They said, how many drinks per week? Please check the box that applies to you. The first box said 1 to 15 drinks per week. Per week. I said to the doctor, what would you say if I told you I drink 15 beers a week? She said, I'd say move on to the next question. And I couldn't believe it. And now I've been there since January, and I got to tell you something, 15 a week is not that tough.
No, that's a
No,
day.
you can exactly.
Yeah.
You can do that. It's much easier than I thought.
We'd walk into those little pubs because we have to duck because they're
Yeah,
so
just
small.
tiny,
and we have to
tiny.
duck to get in.
Yes.
And at 10 o'clock in the morning, it's full.
Yeah, it's full.
And
you
you're
can
like-
you can get a pint any place,
Anytime.
any time of the day and night.
Fee doesn't like bodily fluids chat. Ireland is the only place where I've been talking to. There was a comedian and her friend throughout the night that were chatting and just did a quick spew and then, sorry about that.
Yeah,
What were you saying?
and kept drinking.
The old chuck and recover.
Chuck and recover. These are professional drinkers, people.
See, what surprises me is that I didn't know this was your first time in Australia.
But I tried to come in 2013.
Oh, did you?
And we had a promoter and we had a tour, a bunch of cities. And they called me after a month and said we didn't sell enough tickets. So when they called me for the Opera House and for Hammer Hall, although you don't call it Hammer. what do you
Hammer.
call it?
Hammer.
Oh, okay.
Hammer
I
Hall.
thought it was somebody going. I'm going
Only
to
one
Hammer
M.
Hall, but apparently I'm
Hammer,
not.
yeah.
Anyway, I said make sure that they know. I tried to come over in the 2013 and it didn't sell, and they said no, we're fine. And sure enough, I think we're almost sold out here in Melbourne.
You are. Oh, very
Everyone's
excited.
So
very
why do
excited.
people say Melbourne? Where's
Melbourne.
the O-U-R?
Melbourne.
Mel-
Not Melbourne.
Yeah,
That's
Melbourne.
what Americans say.
Yeah,
I'm going to
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
No, Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Have we stood up to any of the stereotypes, or have they been busted since you came here?
Well,
We have
first of
lots
all,
them.
I was ready for killer-sized spiders
Yeah.
that were hairy and going to kill me,
Yeah.
and I didn't see one yet.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a beautiful country. It reminds me very much of Hawaii. Have you guys been to
Yes,
Hawaii?
love
we love
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah, and the beautiful ocean right surrounding, because of course it's an island,
Yeah.
and the tropical. How about how your trees grow horizontally. Like you have little bonsai trees that are grown-up size.
Yes.
Like I remember coming from the airport going, what's wrong with those trees? And they're like, that's how they grow here. But I think it's absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to come back and bring my little 12-year-old.
Oh, dude.
Because first she said, I can't go on that because it's so many hours on I said, you sit in your room for 17 hours
Yeah.
on your iPad.
Yeah.
What
That's
is
all
the
it is.
difference?
It's the
They're going to
same
have
thing.
Wi-Fi up there,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? And somebody feeds you every 20 minutes. So
One thing I've just got into recently, and Fee and Nick have watched it all their lives, is Seinfeld. And my 6-year-old at the moment, we go to bed watching that.
Of course,
we
yes.
watch Seinfeld. Did you audition for Elaine?
yes, I did.
Did you? I
yes.
didn't know that.
Yep, and they called in a lot of female comics, and it was Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld. And, you know, I had known Jerry many years, not well, but through the clubs. You know,
Yeah.
he was known when I started, but I knew who he was, and he knew me. And I went in and I auditioned, and I didn't get a call back even. But then it came out in the paper, and then people were like, I like Julia, you know, I like her better, Julia Louise. I'm like, listen, it wasn't between me and her. I
There were
just
heaps of us.
did what my agent said. I
Yeah.
showed up and read the script. But what a brilliant show that was. I mean,
it's good.
And it's everlasting.
Yeah.
Although I don't think you could get away with it in today's world.
Oh, no, God, no.
They made fun of everyone and
Yeah.
everything, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Harmlessly.
very different now.
Well, we're just so thrilled you're here.
Yay.
We'd love you to come back.
I'm
and obviously
definitely gonna.
This Sunday, 2 p.m, Hamer Hall or Hammer Hall.
Whatever you want to
I
call
like
it. I won't say the name. We'll call it H squared.
But we'll all be there to see you. And artcentermelbourne.com.au is where you can get the tickets. Rosie O'Donnell, it's so lovely to finally
Lovely to meet
you.
you all, and, you know, have good luck at your next cancer garage sale.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
If you let me know when it is, I'll plan my trip around that.
Yeah.
Plus, I want to see the Disney stuff you're going to sell from when
Yes.
you got back from the cruise.
We will. Cutlery, salt and pepper shakers.
Exactly. Steal what you can. Steal what you can.